also to tell you about how to prepare for Quant, for CAT, if your mathematics is weak. So a lot of people believe that the maths is weak, and then they're reluctant to start preparing for CAT. So this is basically a solution for that. I'm trying to tell you how to go about preparing if you are weak in maths or you feel you're weak in maths. So the problem with people is that they feel that they need to be good at maths to crack CAT, but you don't need to be good at maths. The key is you need to be good at selecting solvable questions. That is what is important as far as CAT is concerned. If you look at CAT, when you look at 25 papers the last 2 years, I mean, if you had 4 questions out of 22 questions correct, total 22 questions in mathematics, even if you got 4 questions correct, you would have got around 80% time. And then normally these 4 questions which are comparatively easy, which you can get the answers to if you solve. So key is to select these questions, learn to select these questions and try to solve. If you can do that, you'll be able to get at least clear cutoff. Once you become better, you can try to learn more and more and score higher percentile. But let's start with the basics, clearing the cutoff for different colleges. So fix the mindset. I mean, normally what happens, people who are weak in maths, what do you feel? They panic. Moment they see formulas, they panic. Oh, I'm weak in maths, I'll not be able to do maths. Okay, or they try to solve everything that they can. I mean, they try to complete the syllabus, they do everything which is there. Or they try to compare with toppers. And I remember there were a group of students in my class who were trying to compare with one more person who used to answer quickly. I mean, they were non-engineers, little bit not comfortable with mathematics, but there was this engineer in the class who was able to answer quickly all the answers. So they should start comparing with them. I said, don't compare with them. He's different, you're different. You have your own methods, learn your own methods, and automatically you will improve on that. And they did. I mean, they started learning their own methods, and in the end, they started perform really well. I mean, they went into colleges like IIM Bangalore, SPJMR, XLR, etc. So in that case, focus and then improve. So accept your slow progress. Say that yes, I'll learn on my own pace. Let me go on my own this one. Focus on accuracy rather than speed. Don't try to speed. Understand that you need only get it 4 questions correct to get it 80%. So to aim to get it 3 to 5 questions correct initially, not 10 plus questions. So that is what your aim should be when you're preparing. Okay, so what you need to do? Start with high return topics. Normally you realize in the exam, arithmetic and algebra are the main topics. So start with these topics. So arithmetic, you can do percentages, profit and loss, ratio, proportion, times and distance, simple and compound interest, averages. For algebra, you can maybe do few topics. Linear equation, quadratic equation, inequalities for now. So these are topics you can do to start. These are topics that normally have higher weightage in the exam, and they are also comparatively easier questions in the exam. You can ignore advanced topics to start with, or any topics you feel you're not comfortable. Say you're not comfortable with geometry. Right now, skip it. Focus on topics that you feel you can get your marks. Remember, you need to initially try to get that 4 questions correct, which is important. Trying to do everything will only ensure that you will face a problem with mathematics. How to study. For every topic, learn the concept. Know what concepts are there. Know the formulas. Write the formulas in your own words. I mean, don't just mug up formulas. Try to understand the formulas which are there. Solve 30 easy to medium questions. Don't go to tough questions. Try to solve easy, maybe medium level questions. And analyze your mistakes. This is what you need to do for every topic that you do or subtopic that you do. So focus has to be question selection. So you should, within 20 questions, you should try to select easy questions, identify easy questions. So learn to identify questions with too many variables or which involves heavy calculations or long equations. You should be able to learn to identify the question and leave it. Maybe 20 seconds is sufficient to identify. So over a period of time, as when you learn to do that, you will become better and better. Remember, CAT is all about selecting the questions right. And if you can do that, you're one halfway battle. Also create a mistake notebook. The idea is to focus on accuracy. So look at what type of mistakes you make. Do you make calculation mistakes? Do you make conceptual mistakes, silly mistakes? Why the mistakes happen? Correct the approach. So if you can reduce your error, okay, you automatically will increase the score faster. So focus on trying to be more accurate as far as possible. Right. Hope this helps. We'll come up with more videos that will help you with regards to preparation. Thank you.